Gauranga, tumi more daya na chhadiyo, apono koriya ranga, charone rakhiyo.
Damodar Pandit asked Murari Gupta, can you please explain why Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu appeared? I will be so blissful if I hear these topics. Why did he leave his Shyama Varna, which means the cloud blue color, and assume a Swarna Varna, Suvarna Varna Gaurango, Hemango? That how he assumed a golden form. Why? Why at all did he remove his dress as the eternal lover, the gallant lover of Srimati Radharani, and adopted the dress of a sannyasi? Why did he travel so widely to preach? Why did he cry when chanting, Hey Radhe Govinda? Why did he distribute prema bhakti in each and every home? These are the questions that was asked. And Lochan Das Thakur says, I will tell you these most confidential topics. This is in a very poetic form that he is writing these verses in Sri Chaitanya Mangala.
And then Srila Lochan Das Thakur goes on to explain that Narada Muni, who is always, he's the transcendental spaceman, he's relishing and singing Krishna's names and qualities, he actually became very much distressed by witnessing that the upcoming Kali Yuga is, the people are so fallen, the people are so much in ignorance. They have no desire, no interest in any spirituality. How will these people be delivered? Narad Muni is an actual sadhu, a proper sadhu. He's thinking that how will these people be liberated? How will they get Krishna Bhakti? People in Kali Yuga. So thus the great sage Narada, seeing the miserable, just like even just imagining about the upcoming Kali Yuga, the miserable condition of the people in Kali Yuga, he very much deeply, he was contemplating about the deliverance. How will these people be delivered? That knowing this, that the only way this can be resolved is if the Supreme Personality of Godhead, if he intervenes. So Narad Muni said, I will do that. For the greatest benefit of humankind, I will approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And saying this, Narad Muni approached Dwarka. At that time, Sri Dwarkadhish, Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan, just spent his night with his beloved Queen Satyabhama Devi. And he sent word to Devi Rukmini that, Rukmini Devi, I am coming to your palace. So Rukmini Devi was preparing her palace to welcome her beloved Lord. And although it is explained, Lochan Das Thakur explains in great detail that the palace of Rukmini Devi was so spotlessly clean. There was no question of any dust there or any kind of darkness there. It was self-illuminated with so many gems, so many precious jewels which were studded on the pillars. It was beautiful, Rukmini Devi's palace. But still, Rukmini Devi, in order to welcome Krishna, she personally started cleaning her palace so that she can properly welcome Krishna. She made it spotlessly clean to welcome Krishna.
And as she was cleaning, in the spiritual world of Dwarka, musicians were filling the air with sweet vibrations. Now imagine, Rukmini Devi is cleaning a place which is already clean, where there is no dust, where there is no dirt. But still, Shri Rukmini Devi is cleaning that already clean place in the spiritual world. And as she was cleaning, placing the pots full of water near the door, she was welcoming Lord Krishna, waiting to welcome Lord Krishna by lighting ghee lamps. And she completely filled the air with the fragrance of incense, even though there is no bad smell in the spiritual world, but still she was putting her best foot forward to serve and welcome Lord Krishna. And Rukmini Devi, she along with Mitra Vrinda and Nagnajiti, her associates, very joyfully came and received Lord Krishna. She washed his lotus feet with scented water. Then she offered arti to Krishna. This is what we are doing. When we are doing arti to Lord Krishna, we are doing the exact same activity that Rukmini Devi is performing towards Sri Dwarkadhish. But the consciousness is completely different. If in this material world, in our temple, when we are doing arti, if we can perform with the same eagerness, excitement, and consciousness to welcome the Lord, just as Rukmini had done, then this whole place will transform into spiritual world for us. Spiritual world will be revealed in such eager service. Then, after offering arti, she took the lotus feet of Krishna, completely dependent on the lotus feet, took it as her only property, held them to her chest, and lovingly she looked at the Lord, crying uncontrollably, "O Chakrapani." Chakrapani means one who is the wielder of the disc of Chakra. You are so wonderful. She just could not say anything more. Chakrapani, Chakrapani. And Krishna was astonished. And yes, Rukmini Devi, why are you weeping, taking my lotus feet in your hands to your chest? Tell me, why are you crying? I just cannot understand why my devotee cries like this. Whole world knows you are my favorite. Who is more dear to me than you? Have I disobeyed any orders for you to cry? Why are you lamenting in front of me? Are you still disturbed that I joked with you yesterday night? That was just a joke. Please don't take it seriously, you know. Are you feeling guilty about being upset with me? I am feeling guilty. And I tried to pacify in so many different ways. But is it because of that your soft heart, you're crying?
Then Rukmini Devi spoke. She said that, my dear Lord Chakrapani, my heart may be hard, but still I am the most fortunate, as you are my life and soul. My Lord, your lotus feet are more dear to me than even you yourself. Your lotus feet is more dear to me than you. You see, after drinking a celestial drink which is called as Madhvika, Lord Shiva, he dances intoxicatingly. So in that same way, when I wash your lotus feet and drink that water, I get that same kind of intoxication. But you know, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, my dear Lord Krishna. But how is it that you do not understand the heart of one who loves your lotus feet? You will understand the intensity of the love I feel if you are able to cultivate the mood of Srimati Radharani, the mood of selfless love of Sri Radha, Radha Bhava. So unless you have Srimati Radharani's mood within your heart, you will not understand why I am crying.
So at that time, Krishna was astonished. What? Radharani's love? I'm not, excuse me? I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you just said. I am Sarvagya. I know everything that happens. And you just said that there is something that remains unknown to me? Oh, it's only you who can understand this. You have captivated my heart because I've never heard this thing from anyone. And I know you're telling the truth because you never lie. So what is that rare substance that I'm unknown, that I don't know, which is most valuable in the three worlds? I can perceive the meaning of your words, but I'm still not able to perceive the meaning of your words. But just hearing them, I feel so blissful. I'm feeling blissful hearing from you that I don't know something. What is this? How can I feel blissful by hearing this? Please, I beg you, tell me that thing. What is it that I don't know? And how can I know that? Krishna begging to Rukmini Devi, to his devotee, to explain the nectar and the power of devotional service.
And Rukmini Devi responds, she says, my dear Lord, you are the crest jewel of all transcendental qualities. Within your heart, you can know everything, but you cannot know why I am crying, even though everything else is known to you. You do not know the power of your lotus feet, and you don't understand the love that I feel for you. My heart weeps because I know that today you have come here to my palace, but soon you will leave from here and you will go away. The fragrance of your lotus feet is now spreading in my chambers, but soon it will be gone. Anticipating that, I am crying now. The fact that you're going to leave me and go away, I am crying. So this brings death to me. Just the fact to remember the fact that you're going to leave me, that is in itself killing me. Your pure devotees who lovingly clasp your reddish lotus feet, which is worshipable in the entire world. That is our only shelter. And the world becomes auspicious by worshipping such pure devotees who are attached to your lotus feet.
You control all the three worlds, but no one can control you. So listen, my dear Lord, very, very carefully listen to me. I'm going to tell you something which is from the bottom of my heart. I have never revealed it to you, but today I am going to reveal to you. Whoever has intense attachment to serving your lotus feet will definitely taste transcendental ecstasy. I can experience that ecstasy of worshiping your lotus feet because I'm completely devoted, I'm completely surrendered to you. But my dear Lord, you are the Supreme Lord. You are not surrendered to yourself. So how can you understand this ecstasy? Besides me, only Srimati Radharani knows how to relish these different mellows of devotional service. There are so many devotees, they discuss these topics day and night. They are always amazed by the unique quality of Srimati Radharani's pure love for you. So much so as Lakshmi Devi, Lord Brahma, all the Devatas, the Devis, they are all eager to serve your lotus feet. Still, who can estimate the ultimate glory of your lotus feet? Only Radharani, Srimati Radharani enjoyed with you in Vrindavan. Only she can understand this. No one can compare with Radharani, not even me. And it mystifies me. I'm just amazed how Srimati Radharani binds you so completely with her transcendental qualities. I know that the only reason you come to me is because I remind you of Srimati Radharani. I know that, and that makes my heart blissful. See the power of Radharani's pure love. You chant the name of Radha. I've seen you. With tears in your eyes, you chant the name of Radha. This is the power of Radharani's pure love. It is said that when we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When we chant the name Hare, which means Radha, calling out to Srimati Radharani, Who hears that? Not Radharani, Krishna. It attracts Krishna's attention. Ah, who's the one who's taking my dear Radha's name? And then when we chant Krishna, that attracts Radharani's attention. Who is the one who's chanting my beloved's name? Rama. Radharani is looking. Hare. Krishna is watching. Who's the one? Let me go. Who is calling out to my Radha? He is most dear to me because I myself am chanting the pure name of Radhe. That's why in Vrindavan, everywhere they say Radhe, Radhe. Even the trees chant Shri Radhe. So I'm feeling so much separation. I can't just help but cry. Even though you are here, I'm still feeling separation. And your devotees are always hankering. Therefore, I pray you that please give me this benediction that I can be a honeybee who can forever be attached to the honey of your lotus feet, to the nectar of your lotus feet. I'm so much in lamentation. Please grant me the boon that you'll never leave my home. Because when you are here, I'm still lamenting that you will soon leave. Rather than relishing your association, I'm just lamenting in ecstasy. I'm still in separation from you, thinking that you will leave eventually. So please allow me to always be at your lotus feet. In fact, this was not a prayer. This was an outburst of love of Sri Rukmini Devi. So Lochan Das Thakur is remembering this wonderful pastime that happened in the spiritual world in Dwarka. Started with Narad Muni.
Then Murari Gupta, Lochan Das Thakur is quoting Murari Gupta saying that, after, Rukmini Devi, when Krishna heard Rukmini Devi saying like this and speaking like this and crying so profusely, Krishna's heart started dancing in ecstasy. His lotus eyes, his reddish lotus-like eyes were like the rising sun. It was filled with tears of love and compassion for Srimati Rukmini Devi. And Krishna was sitting on his throne, and Krishna placed gently, he took Rukmini Devi and put her on his lap. And he consoled Rukmini Devi. And while caressing Rukmini Devi, Krishna told Rukmini Devi while looking at her that, my dear Rukmini, my dearly beloved wife, you are someone very, very special to me. I've never heard such amazing and wonderful description till today. Until today, no one has ever suggested to me that I should personally taste the pure love of what my devotees feel for me, that I should taste it. No one other than you has ever suggested this. And saying this, immediately, Krishna started taking the name of Radha. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. And the beautiful blackish complexion of Krishna was immediately transformed into the most beautiful, munificent form of the golden avatar, Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki jai.
Gauranga, tumi more daya na chhadiyo, apno koriya ranga charone